Okay, everyone, get ready. It is time to buckle up for months of uncontrollable chaos, of unmissable drama, full of trauma, full of ecstasy. And as the old song goes, whatever will be at the end of it all. We are very much under starters' orders. Expectations and decibels, but he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There's always this great sense of excitement when there's a new boss at the club. The pre-match press conference was terrific. First time we really had the chance to hear what he has to say about his ambitions.
Yeah, we're getting a little buzz, aren't we? I think he certainly managed to come across as someone who is very ambitious. I thought he put his points across extremely eloquently in talking about his plans for the future. So now he just needs to get off to a good start.
Defending. Oh, shooting chance! Ditch defending, but that'll do. Dinks one through. That is a brilliant interception. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. And he's picked out the run. He can run onto that. Cleared without complication. Castledine. Nino. And they can counter here. Tries a shot! Ericsson. Pallister. Now that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Carlson. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's got his reins wrong there. Mikhailov. Castledine. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been cut short. Tries a measured ball. Real chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pallister, Castledine made out to the left flank. Castledine, and he cuts out the supply, and he thumps it clear. Clipped into space. could be decent chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pallister. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pallister, and he's onside. Drilled in low. 0-0 still, a little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. It's lofted through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Hetic. Pallister, now he's off and running. Mikhailov. Castledine. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Nino. Now that's well done, really robust. Mikhailov. He does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! One-on-one, and a shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hetic. Castledine. Brilliantly cut out. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the counter is on. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Eriksson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Always onto this. Wins the duel this time. Castledine. Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Played with finesse. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, look at the space. Hits a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has added. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Purring through the gears. And he shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Castledine. Oh, nicely intercepted. Carlson. Castledine. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's the shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Moved on forwards. Castledine. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. That's very neat. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Lofted upfield, calmly anticipates. Carlson. Castledine. Just about up to the hour now. Plenty of goals, plenty of excitement, all square. Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. And that is out of play. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Castledine. That's really well manoeuvred. Pallister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's the chance to counter. Carlson. Carlson. A chance to play it in. In by Carlson. Clears it away. Pallister. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Oh, they could break here. Pallister played into space. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's hoisted clear. Can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Castledine does really well to win the ball there, and it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Nice physical challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Castledine moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Up he goes!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aim forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, perfectly measured. Shoots! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, and the finish! So that's it. It is all over. Well, so much talk about wanting to hit the ground running, about issuing a warning to their rivals. In the end, they achieved neither, and they slumped to a defeat on opening day. So, day one of this special competition, and it is a thrill to welcome you on a day of bright, bristling optimism when all things are possible. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. First day of the competition, always a special day, and the cause for universal optimism.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
Things running. Always onto this. Carlson has it out wide. A header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. And now the breakaway. Pallister. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Carlson does really well to win the ball there. Could try cutting inside here. And they've got a throw. And the finish! Carlson. Vasil. Eriksson. Petic. Trigueros did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well played right. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Trigueros goes short. And it's played in here.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Palestine. He's got away. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wins the duel this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Manu Trigueros! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Chance here to counter. Played out to the right. It is quite a run he's making here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Manu Trigueros. Out to the right. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Out to the left it goes. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space out wide. The keeper gets his hands on it. Spread out to the left. What a throw in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Eriksson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Manu Trigueros. And the shot! And he's found the net! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Manu Trezeguet. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Palestine. Mikhailov is officially at the very top of this team when it comes to his goals to shots ratio. He certainly makes the most of his opportunities. Well, they could break here. Mikhailov. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Eriksson gets a foot in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards, played with finesse. He's having a shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Carlson. Done delicately. Chips it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Palestine. Mikhailov. Chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty...
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Over to the left. Thinks one through. Cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out to the left it goes, and claimed it back swiftly. Decent chance! Eriksson. Hetic. Vasil is a player known for his strength, as recent records in Duels 1 would testify. Carlson. He has found a way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Vasil. Nani Trigueros. Trigueros played out towards the right wing. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Moved on forwards. Nani Trigueros. Purring through. Nani Trigueros! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Pallister. Mikhailov with 2 goals already to his name. Tries a measured ball. Out for a throw. Oh, he's played... And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Carlson. Mikhailov being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Clears it away. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. That's been drilled in. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
But there's going to be another change here. Changes then in quick succession. Trigueros plays it short. That's a good run down the left. And he's got his... Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. We've got him all! And they've got their lead back. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He has a look up. Now the cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Carlson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vrani. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. There will be a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Deftly away. Pallister looking to get on the end of this. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's well seen too. Pallister. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pallister. He's through here. And the keeper has it. Tries a deft little ball. And that could set him on his way. That's it! They are out! And as is so often the case, their tournament ends not in a bang, but a whimper. Thoroughly disappointing. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pallister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played into space. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts out the pass. Is there any support? He might not need it. Great chance! And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. It's run loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they could break here. And he welcomes it in. It's really well cleared. Now it's Manu Vallejo. Out to the right. Carlson. And that could set him on his way. It's a threat. Mikhailov! In he goes again! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Does really well to win the ball there. Carlson. And they can counter here. Aim forwards. Chance! Played in deep. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's a... And the finish! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Shoots! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's really well manoeuvred. Good spell of possession this, but very little. Oh, terrible pass. Vallejo. That's been won straight back. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Hetic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, this looks sharp. Long time, excellent interception. Played out to the right. Tries a deft little ball. Wins the duel this time.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's in plenty of space here. Carlson. Mikhailov. Shapes to shoot! And he thumps it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. He is through here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Crunching tackle. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Clears it away. They get a throw in. Hetic. They've got a corner here. They've played it short. That was nowhere near his best. Lofted upfield. He is onto it in a flash. Vallejo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Long ball looking to counter. Gets into some space. Now it's Manu Vallejo. Looking here to chip it through. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. Carlson. Oh, it's come loose. It's a throw in. Mikhailov, Pallister, Mikhailov. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Carlson, header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hetic. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good spread. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Carlson. Eriksson. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. And it's lofted through here. Well read. The danger is averted. Here's a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Carlson. Hetic. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the keeper they go. Hetic. Mikhailov. The referee's awarded a free kick. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Eriksson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There will be a throw-in. Gets it away. Vallejo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Carlson calmly anticipates. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. have it back and can go again. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the keeper has it. Pallister. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Carlson. Mihailov. That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hetic. Hetic goes steaming forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well read, nice interception. Up towards the front line. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Both teams have had a frustrating start to the season, not a single win between them. Now here's the delivery. Hetic can get it clear. That has been cut short. Diawara. Hetic shifted upfield and claimed it back swiftly. Nice looking ball. Marvel. Ruben Peña. That's really well manoeuvred. Vasil. Eriksson. Alistair. Great defending, strong and determined. Ball's gone out of play. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Arcas. Muscular approach does pay off here. Clipped into space. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Marvel.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Ruben Peña. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vasil tries to clear. Ruben Peña. Ruben Peña. He has found a way through. That's too far for anyone. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Carlson. Arcas. Over to the left. Gets into some space. Arcas. He's on it. Can he get away? Diawara. Nice physical challenge. Hetic. Well timed, excellent interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. So what can they make of this? Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Carlson. Carlson stood his ground strongly. for a throw-in. Carlson. And here's the chance to counter. "15 minutes till half-time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. He whips it across. Well read. The danger is averted. Pallister. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hetic is there, and he can get that clear. Got a throw in. Nice control.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marvel, aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Moved on forwards. Carlson. Well, it is not hard to guess which of the dressing rooms will be a happier place when they head down the tunnel in a few moments from now.
Well, that's assuming the scoreline stays the same, but yes.
Could be danger here. He's having a shot. It's really well cleared. Out to the left it goes. There's the header. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's come loose. Hetic wins the duel this time. Ruben Peña plays it short. Climbs up big! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Carlson providing an outlet on that flank. And now the breakaway. Ruben Peña. Aim forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's hoisted clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pallister delivers.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Diawara. Over to the left. A lot of space ahead of him. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Eriksson. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Marvel.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Arcas. Oh, good spread. Pallister. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. It's a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here. Carlson. Gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's played into the area. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Diawara. Is there any support? He might not need it. Back into the middle. Calmly anticipates. Over to the left. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Carlson. Arcas. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to get it away. Marvel. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's a fine run and he's happy to charge for a shot! And that was very necessary. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame we just couldn't finish it off.
for a change in personnel. It's a mighty effort! Tries to get it clear. Good ball, good take. That's been won straight back. Ruben Peña.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Arcas. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. Carlson going full tilt down the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Castledine.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And that's a good ball. Carlson. They need to get it in quick. Castledine. He's in here! Oh, they could be caught out here. Turns and goes back. Danger averted for now. Vasil. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ambitious ball here. Clears it away. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shapes to shoot! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Sanun. Sanun is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Proves too strong. Lofted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. Eriksson. Arcas. Victor Mollejo. Victor Mollejo, gently down. Sanun. It's run loose here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Do have a chance to counter here. Vasil cuts out the pass. Victor Mollejo providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mikhailov, spread out to the left. And he's there to get it away. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Arcas. Arcas played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. He's well positioned here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is no evidence right now of the recent frailties that have affected the team around about this time in the game. It's been much talked about. Many here hoping... Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's not going to find its target. Chooses to go back. Mikhailov. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's really well manoeuvred. Victor Mollejo. Victor Mollejo stood his ground strongly. Vasil gets it clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Victor Mollejo.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out towards the flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Shoots! Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now that's well seen too. Arcas. Sanun. And it's played forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Swings it across. Could be danger here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Victor Mollejo. Picks it up out wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Big chance! Hetic. That could spell trouble. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Victor Mollejo. Now who's going to be first to this? Herring after the ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. Victor Mollejo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Deftly away. Oh, he's found him in space! Shot a goal! He'll try to keep this alive. Hetic is there, and he can get that clear. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, a delicate chip through. And they've got rid. First half is done, so a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That has been cut short. Palestar, Mikhailov, and the shot! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Mikhailov. Sanoun in acres of space out wide. And the keeper has it. Victor Mollejo. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come in, he goes again! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front! Victor Mollejo did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sanoun tries to clear. Arcas. Oh, well measured. Palestar. He is through here. So much time and goes for a shot. They've done it.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Moved on forwards. Arcas. Great defending, strong and determined. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets good distance on it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vasil is someone known for his very combative, no-nonsense approach to the game. No surprise that he leads his team in the statistics around aerial duels. question that's a foul. Sanun, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Sanun looking to run onto it. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vasil. Hetic. Pallister. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pallister, that's been drilled in. Calmly anticipates.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mikhailov.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Eriksson. Arkas. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Arkas. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a win.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's surging through. Victor and Mohijo! That's another chance. Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Pallister.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well manoeuvred. Pallister. Hetic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hetic. Both officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Final seconds, this has to be it. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Akman. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vasil is there, and he can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. to the pressure. Nicely intercepted. Arcas. And the counter is on. He is through here. Pallister. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vasil. Eriksson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Akman. Nice interception, well timed. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Carlson. Mikhailov looking to run onto it. Pallister, Arcas. So we're still where we started right now. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's heaved it away. Eriksson. Pallister. Mikhailov. It's Mikhailov! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Eight forwards. Carlson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Arcas. Pallister. Pallister really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Garcia moved on forwards, wins the duel this time. Garcia, almost half an hour in now. Akman, Garcia. Oh, good spread. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot!
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Garcia. A chance to play it in. Shapes to shoot! Out of play for a goal kick. And that is out of play. Oh, great chance! And the shot! And it's a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's played forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. Arcas chasing after it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Vasil getting this one clear. Oh, that's a nice ball. Garcia climbs up big. And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Garcia shifted upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Arcas. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Across it goes. And he's there to clear it. Alistair. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Shot, surely! It's a loose ball. Cleared away. Carlson. In by Carlson. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That'll be a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Carlson has got himself a free kick. So, another set play. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Carlson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's really well cleared. And they can counter here. Always onto this. And the shot! Chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Carlson. Mikhailov. And it's lofted through here. Oh, easy pickings there. He can get that clear. Garcia, who does have an assist to his name. Muscular approach does pay off here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mikhailov. Carlson. For a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The pass is intercepted. Aim forwards.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He has found the way through. Arcas could move up a gear here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Carlson. Mikhailov. Moved on forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mekelans. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Arcas. Well, that's well seen too. Mikhailov. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Akman. And it's played forward, out to the right, dinks one through, chips it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great defending, strong and determined. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's it. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Pallister, Castledine. Pettick. Arcas. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. It's the throw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. good ball. Chance for a shot! There it is! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's picked out the run. Suso tries to get it clear. Arcas. Hetic aim forwards. Well, that is asking for trouble. And that has been clubbed away. Pallister. Arcas. And he's there to clear it. Castledine.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pallister. Arcas. Can he finish? In he goes again. Pallister. Mikhailov. Hetic. Mikhailov. It'll be a throw-in. Castledine. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw. Cleared without complication. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Suso. Tries a measured ball. Brilliantly cut out. Hetic. Mikhailov. Well, played right into his path. Suso. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. Ah, that's too long. Hetic. Proves too strong. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
That's been one straight back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Hetic. Arcas succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. He has found a way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's played forward. Castledine. Arcas. That is a brilliant interception. Suso. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he latch on to this? Carlson. Now that's a lovely exchange. It's really well cleared. Pallister. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. And it's Suso. Well-timed, excellent interception. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Canning. Carlson. Canning. Vasil. Out to the right. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Castledine. Canning. Let's cut it out. Wins the duel this time. Over to the left. Played with finesse. It's a throw-in. Canning. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Mihailov, Arcas, Castledine, referee has just said play on. Nice physical challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out to the left it goes. Carlson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pallister. Pallister. And it's played forward. Pallister is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aim forwards. Looking here to chip it through. Castledine. Now that's well seen too. Can he get onto this? Gets into some space, and that's aimed into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Canning. Mikhailov. Now he's off and running. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eriksson. Eriksson gets across to intercept that. Pallister. Harkas.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply. Castledine! There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gets good distance on it. Pallister. Castledine. Now who's going to be first to this? Arcas. Could be danger here. He's having a shot! Danger averted for now. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
How decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
That has been knocked clear. Carlson, he's found a way through. And a chance! And that's a real chance missed. Really well manoeuvred. Carlson. Castledine. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Vasil taking charge of the dead ball. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. It's bounced back off the post. Decent enough try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
forwards. Suso. Suso! Herring after the ball here. Hetic. Carlson cuts out the pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's through here. Now it's Suso. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Vasil getting this one clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Clearly not happy with that. And that's that. Oh, plenty of talking points and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I think it's just a case of the gulf in class being too great, Peter. Their opponents...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Mikhailov. Mikhailov. Arkas. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It could be in here. Could be danger here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No foul, says the referee. Showing good feet. Played with finesse. Played into them, climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ball's gone out of play. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Played in with purpose. Sanoun. Castledine. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Zidane sends that a long way. He's onto it in a flash. Mikhailov. Sanoun. Castledine. Eriksson. Hetic. Eriksson. Castledine. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That'll be a throw. Spread out to the left. That's good defending, very good defending. And they've got rid. And it's been played. Can he finish? Goal!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Out to the right. Eriksson. Trigueros producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Arcas. Manny Trigueros. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Pallister. Trigueros. And he's on his way! He's had a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Eriksson. Pallister. Arkas. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Proves too strong. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Clears it away. And that is out of play. A bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, what a ball! And the shot! He's got a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. So what can they make of this? Aim forwards. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cuts out the pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Laid back in. Oh, it's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, great goal for a shot! It's in!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
We have ourselves a real game here.
That certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
That's really well manoeuvred. Manu Trigueros. Over to the left. the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Alistair. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eriksson cuts it out. Melikov deals with that nice and simple. And it's played forward.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Long time, excellent interception. Oh, super find. And that pass just didn't quite work. Castledine. So we've reached the hour mark. Castledine. Sanoun, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, good spread. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palestine. Arcas. And he's away. Arcas was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Arcas. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Danger averted for now. Nicely intercepted. Driving forward. This has gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Good take, and it's charged, surely! Castledine does well to get it back. Arcas. Out to the left it goes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Trigueros. Trigueros played out to the left flank. Eriksson does really well to win the ball there. Eriksson shifted upfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Time for a change in personnel. 2 changes being made right now. Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Manu Trigueros has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mikhailov, played out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Castledine. Oh, great play! Pallister. And he's there to get it away and claimed it back swiftly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pallister puts his foot on the gas. Castledine. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Carlson goes short. Carlson. Aim forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Castledine.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They worked all week on that sort of situation and reacted very well to it.
Mikhailov. Pallister.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Perfectly measured that. Hetic. That's really well manoeuvred. Mikhailov. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all?